Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Mark from my Northeast Indiana shop. Real quick video on making my first bandsaw box, and I am just winging it, as you'll see in the clips to come. If I can just explain this video very quickly, what you will see is a sped up time lapse of me cutting all the components of the box, because you can go anywhere on YouTube or online and see other people do it. I just throw it in there. It's a pretty short clip, sped up pretty fast for the work I do. And then I'll break that up with a couple little clips of me just explaining what I'm doing, what wood I have, things like that. So I hope you stick around. I do want to say thank you to some new subscribers just within the recent past. I want to say thank you to Ken, Mama Cello, Mentor, and Nathan. Appreciate you subscribing, taking a chance on spending some of your time with me on this channel. I have had some people ask me some questions about the name of my channel, which is Hoosier Piper. And I've undergone several different changes of names, and I'm just going to leave it right now. I had something like Hoosier Homestead at one time. I was really big into doing a lot of small livestock, rabbits, things like that. Some of the maple sap stuff fell under that. And I'm just into everything, and it's hard really to define my channel down to one thing, and that's probably not a good thing. But this channel's purpose really is for my own family, just to retain some things about Dad, possibly Grandpa maybe in the future. That's not up to me. But I've got 5 kids, and I know some of their friends subscribe. Even though I'm kind of goofy and lame on some things, but that's really the purpose of the channel. I'm not changing the name. It's there. I may do pipe related stuff. I still smoke pipe occasionally. I'm not into it like I was. Just like anything else, something new comes along and I'm like, oh, squirrel. So I'm off doing stuff, but I may do some pipe videos and stuff like that. So I apologize to any people who are really hardcore looking for pipe videos, tobacco videos. I'm just not doing it like I was, and so I'm gonna keep the video, the channel name the same. Excuse me. And we're just doing a little bit of everything. So I'm out in the shop today making a bandsaw box. Hope you stick along. Things have not gone as planned, and this bandsaw box is a bust. I've screwed it up, and I don't think I have the knowledge or the skill to fix it. And I see pretty easily, clearly what I've done, and you may be wondering why post a video where you don't succeed? Well, because lately, after every video, I've been saying, you know, hey, get out in your shop, try something new, and don't be afraid of failure, because more often than not, you'll succeed. And I believe that. Odds are that you're going to get something out of what you make. But failure is not. I can't remember any good quotes on failure. Let me just show you what I got. So a bandsaw box is taking one piece of wood and making a box with a drawer that goes in it, and you do it on a bandsaw. So you begin by cutting out your overall design, cut off the back, and then you come in and you cut this part out, because that's going to be your drawer. And so obviously you've got to enter this part of the box with your bandsaw, and then you have to glue it up. Well, my mistake that I see very clearly now was that I came at an angle here, and I should have come straight across. It'd have been much easier to clamp, it'd have been much easier to glue up. What's happened is, in the process of trying to glue this and then not be successful and then try to use some other glue, CA glue that I talked about in another video, is that I've broken the piece, and there's no, I don't know a way to fix this. And everything fits together. Everything else fits together nice. Now, what the bummer is on this is that this was going to be a Christmas gift. And okay, Mark, make another one, right? This wood, now I really am bummed about this. This wood was the last piece of a maple tree that I had taken down in our yard. And I wanted to give it to one of my kids because the way the tree grew, it grew up and then it split into two, had the one trunk split into two major trunks. We took down that front trunk some time ago, and one of my kids used to sit up there with a cat just watching traffic go by. I wanted her to have this, and this was the last piece from that tree. We had burned that tree over the years, long before I ever got into woodworking, and I just happened to keep a piece. It's maple. Part of the tree became spalted. This doesn't have any spalting on it. So I'm bummed because I don't know what to do. And I'll be honest with you, I'm just thinking on the fly here. I'm a mental processor, so bear with me. I was trying to think, well, maybe I could forge something to kind of bring this together and hide this part, which I think that's easy enough to do, but it's the face. I don't know how I'm going to get that to work. So no more bandsaw box video. If I get something figured out, I'll post an update or something. Yeah, but failure, how do you deal with failure? You know, how do you look at failure? Failure's not quitting. Failure is an attempt to do something that didn't go successfully, and so you take the punch. If it knocks you down, you get back up, get back on the horse, and all those other casual sayings that don't really help when you really set on presenting somebody with a sentimental gift and you can't. So anyways, bandsaw box number 1 going to be set aside. I'm not throwing it away. It's not going on fire. We'll set it aside. Think about it. Think about what I can do. Maybe if you have an idea. I mean, again, it's this side here. I mean, this is all rough yet. I haven't sanded this. I've sanded the face. But it's this face as well. I mean, I could maybe do some decorative metal, sheet metal work there. That's really gonna get, that's pretty tiny. So anyways, time to eat my own words. Get out and shop. Don't be afraid to try something new, because more often than not, you will succeed. And if you experience failure, it doesn't define you. You're defined with what you do with what life hands you. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, see what I can do. Thanks for hanging along, guys. Appreciate it. Take care.